You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Triviality, the game in which a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge.
Are we on Masterpiece Theater or something with the...
Welcome to the Daily. I'm Michael Barbaro.
Hello. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, we've had a couple weeks of great episodes. I feel like this will be no different. Unfortunately, Matt is still incapacitated.
He's in a burlap sack.
Well, here's the thing. This
he
is what
got
happened.
stone cold stunned after his last game.
This is what happened to Matt, and I know Ken will understand this because he's been through it as well. But Matt, if you will follow me here on a journey, Jeff, Matt wanted to get into the world of motion pictures, as we call them. And he wanted to become a casting director.
Pictures.
The pictures, right? He was casting a movie, and he found
Back to Hollywood.
a performer who he was enraptured by. And when he was enraptured by this performer, he decided, hey, we should go get dinner. And then this performer decided to put Matt into a burlap sack and keep inside their apartment. And every so often, Matt will jiggle a little bit and
he'll
the
get
sack.
a little bit of a snack.
Little snack. So yeah, anyway.
Thanks for that journey. I do know what you're talking about.
You're welcome.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are casting directors in Hollywood mostly female? And if so, why?
Majority are female, especially the famous ones.
I noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, reality TV, majority of them are female. There are male casting directors, but yeah, mostly female. Yeah, that's right.
That's interesting.
I think, if I don't want to go on a diatribe here really quick, but in the history of Hollywood, Jeff, there's something we like to call, starts with an S.
The picture.
Sexism. Thank you, Ken. And in the early days of Hollywood, script supervisors.
Wait, Hollywood has that too? Because I heard we're doing it everywhere.
Yes.
I thought you said government.
Yeah, right. So Hollywood, the script supervisor.
Academia? You said academia, right?
That's right. Script supervisors are very important on a film set. In the old days, they were called script girls because that was what the highest kind of position that women would be given, even though they were much more qualified. So script girls was one job, and I believe, at least from what I've seen in the old Hollywood, that they kind of moved into casting, and then it just became probably just a women's game because they were doing such a good job of it.
Is that kind of how nursing is a largely female-dominated?
I think so. I mean, there's more and more male casting directors now, but like Francine Maisler's really
there are
famous
a lot of
one, and
much more,
did
a higher number of male nurses now too. But
I'm assuming it's all stems from 1940s sexism was my guess, but anyway.
Well, it's about time they're giving an Oscar for casting.
That's right.
Maybe stunts can be next.
Honestly,
2028?
Casting...
Yeah, they're adding it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, anytime you see a movie that really clicks well, and you're like, I wonder what else they've done. It's like a bunch of other really good, like, TV shows or movies or whatever, where it's like, it's a tough job.
Yeah, it is. But
you can tell when they don't do a good job.
That's true. you know
who
what all...
casted our show?
Oh, that's good. Well,
problem.
That's a good question.
Problem is we needed a female casting director.
We casted ourselves.
We did. It was just us. Actually, I'm not gonna make that joke. But yeah, it was just us casting ourselves. But you know what is a really hard job, and that's not in Hollywood.
Hosting a game of trivia.
Hosting Triviality. That's right. So we'd like to introduce our special guest host for today, Patreon supporter, not a robot, which we appreciate, Griff Polk. How are you, Griff?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. We're so excited to have you here. We got just a wonderful email from you, and we're really happy to get you on as soon as possible. And please tell us, our listeners, really, a little bit more about yourself and what you've been up to.
Yeah, so my name's Griff. I have been hosting bar trivia at a barbecue joint in Charleston, South Carolina for about 2 years now. But it was Triviality that actually inspired that for me. And so I figured,
wonderful.
I've been doing this for a few years. I might as well reach out, and knowing that y'all are very, very open to this, as it is what the podcast is, why not? And yeah, worked out fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome. And what's the name of the trivia company where people can come visit?
So I host for a company called Gray Matter Games at a local barbecue spot called Home Team Barbecue. Delicious.
That sounds really good. And I think you said before we recorded you had some pulled pork.
Yeah, now that was some family barbecue, but
oh, okay,
even more delicious.
Yeah, barbecue and trivia sounds like a really good pair.
It really is, because barbecue tends to be a long meal. A game of trivia runs about 2 hours, so it works out pretty well.
That's great. Well, we appreciate you putting together questions. We always say this is the hardest thing to do is not only rate questions and ones that you find interesting, but listeners will find interesting, but also getting up in front of a mic and basically performing like public speech. So thank you for putting all that work together for us today.
Yeah, I'm happy to. I'm really grateful to be here.
So we have our host, but we need a team member because we're going to be doing Pub
We're a
Triviality
little
style.
short today.
We are a little short. Matt isn't here. The last
He's in
few
the
weeks
sack.
haven't been performing great, so we're going to put a lot on this.
What are you talking about?
Well, the first time it wasn't great. 2 weeks ago
It
was
was fine.
I don't know. I think we can do better. We're going to do it right.
I mean,
today.
I'm always trying to surpass myself, but
That's true. Well, we're going
did
for
good.
we're going for a perfect score, which is why I'm putting all this weight on our guest shoulders. I'm just kidding. We have a great guest with us today, Tyler Atkinson. How are you, Tyler? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm doing well. It's a pleasure to be here, and as they say in the business, for long-time listener, first-time caller. So let's make it happen today.
Awesome. Well, first of all, thank you for being a patron as well, Oakland 5 member. We really appreciate that, and it will be 99 cents for this long-distance call every minute. But please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I am from near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, just across the river. Grew up in northern New York near Syracuse, and when I'm not doing any kind of trivia things, I'm usually playing or refereeing rugby. So this is a little bit more cerebral than a physical approach today. So
I don't know too many people in rugby. So
Well, I'm sure Tyler, he can see this now. No one else can see this because we're not recording, but when we play Triviality together here in the studio, we scrum.
we do.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Now, Tyler, I'm just curious. I always wondered with Syracuse, the mascot of the university is like the orange or the orange man or something, right?
Yes, long time it was the Orangemen. They now just go by the orange.
The orange. Do people like go full orange, body paint, everything like when they're like getting hot?
Yes. So I actually used to sit next to some guys with season tickets who full suits, full long orange hair, crazy hats, face paint, and all that stuff.
Nice.
So.
Because orange is my favorite color, but I've never seen if anyone had dressed all in orange.
That like
Tyler,
Oh, yes.
Tyler's dressed up all in orange right now.
He is. With
He's
the
got the
wig.
paint on and everything.
as a person whose
Yes.
skin barely breathes as it is, the idea of like full body paint, just like it's just like painful.
Well,
Think about.
You just think about the famous Tin Man story from Wizard of Oz, where the first actor was dying under the body paint. And had
I
to quit.
feel like that watching people who dress like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe there's something wrong with me though.
Well, we have Tyler here. We're trying to come up with a team name. We had this discussion with Tyler and a little bit of help from Griff. We were saying, there's a TV show called Beat Bobby Flay, where Bobby Flay goes up against another chef. You try to beat him. He's a professional chef or whatever. But Ken started this. We came up with
On a recent bonus episode,
recent
we were kind
bonus.
of discussing this, right?
a new TV show. And this is the first season, but it could change every time. This is called Who's Hotter, Joe Manganiello or Guy Fieri. And so that's going to be our team name today.
It's a whole
It'd
season
be a very
based on that
short
concept.
season.
What are the episodes?
So the first episode is called Charity. Who's better at charity?
Okay.
The next one is called Pull-Ups. Who can do more pull-ups?
Okay, so we're talking about different aspects of their personalities.
Of their personality.
Yeah.
The third one is just called
Who's a better DM?
Who's Better
Aura.
DM, and then the season finale, of course, Who's a Better Lover. So we won't know. You have to watch the whole season to find out. But that's our team name today. Who's hotter, Joe Manganiello or Guy Fieri? It's a long one, but it's a good one.
There's got to be a lot of opportunities for other celebrity crossovers for like Who's a Better Lover though, because there's so much cross pollination in Hollywood.
Right. Well, you need
Someone would have receipts on multiple people.
one episode has to be Shaggy, like Mr. Lover.
Oh, yes.
At least
Mr. Boombastic.
Shaggy versus Shaggy. Shaggy from
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. So I'll do an animated Norval Rogers.
Oh, man. We're getting off the rails here. All right, Griff, it's time to pull us back on track here. We're ready for your game. If there's anything you need to tell us, go ahead, but take it away.
I think we might as well just start with question one. It's very, very simple. Category of ultimate question for this one. A supercomputer named Deep Thought is tasked with determining the answer to life, the universe, and everything, eventually producing the number 42. However, the problem is that the beings who asked the question didn't actually know what it was they were asking. To solve this, a second, more powerful computer was created. What was its name?
I can't remember. I finally read the book last year, though.
I know.
Yeah, I've
Hitchhiker.
seen the movie. I was hoping that was the question. Haven't. Yeah, don't know the.
What was the name of the
don't know
computer?
Deep thought.
The first one was Deep.
Did that inspire DeepSeek, the Chinese AI, at all?
Maybe.
Do you think? I mean, we're talking about hitchhikers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And which is kind of a cheeky novel from what I've read.
It's cheeky.
It's cheeky. So, do you think it could just be like deeper thought? Is it like a joke?
Painfully
Deep
British.
Thought 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Deeper thought is good. I don't think it's right.
I don't think it's right, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is not correct, unfortunately. However, I think the correct answer is actually very, very cheeky in itself, while also not being cheeky. It's Earth.
Oh,
that's right.
Okay.
However, I did get any playtester who got it wrong did say deeper thought.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
a lot of playtesters said deeper thought.
Oh, that's all right. Makes me feel better. I'm in a community.
Yeah, it feels more like a airplane joke, though, than a hitchhiker's joke.
True.
All right, well, with that, we might as well roll right into question 2 with creative differences. George Lucas pulled the Star Wars opening crawl, text drifting up into space, directly from a film franchise he loved as a kid. That same franchise also inspired his decision to drop audiences into the middle of an ongoing story with no hand-holding. What franchise?
Do you have any initial thoughts, Tyler?
I don't. I'm kind of 0 for 2 on this one.
I do love all the smug, Lucas memes now being like, and you guys thought trade wars weren't a thing.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I know. I do have an idea.
Yeah. I know he's a big fan of Japanese
Yeah.
cinema.
Hidden Fortress he was a huge fan of, which
Yeah.
is basically where C-3PO and R2-D2 kind of come from. I think I could be wrong, but I think he pulled it from he loved cereals, by the way. That's why Indiana Jones also is kind of based on cereals. I think it's Flash Gordon. I think he was obsessed with Flash Gordon.
Didn't he also what was that film that flopped a while back with Cara Delevingne? The
Oh yeah, the
Valerian.
Valerian. He was a huge fan of that too. There's a lot of
yeah.
The old comic books.
There's a lot of brother sister don't know they're related in that one too, I think. And
But if I had to put money on it for us, if this is a money game, I'd say Flash Gordon would be my gut.
Well, you would win that bet because it is Flash Gordon.
Oh, nice.
It is Flash Gordon.
Can I just say, Griff, 2 questions in, and the way you tell us if we're wrong or we're right is very exhilarating. So thank you.
Yes.
The good news is you guys make it very easy because the comments you guys make have a little hook I can grab onto. Makes it very, very, very fun.
The only host that we have that maybe surpasses Griff in the anticipation is your brother-in-law, Tom.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That is not correct.
I forgot it. That game was great.
That was fun. Yeah.
That is not correct.
I mean, classic game show host, just slam it right in your face.
That's right.
All right, well, with that, you are now 1 for 2. Let's try to make it 2 for 3 with Missed Connection. The Mars Climate Orbiter traveled 300 million miles over 9 months before NASA lost it completely. Not because anything broke, not because of a miscalculation in space, but because of a mistake so embarrassingly simple that engineers reportedly could not believe it when they found it. What was the mistake?
Are you big into space, Tyler?
No.
No. Yeah, me either.
Not real life space anyway.
They left a bolt off. Or left a something like that.
I feel like in any movie about space, someone didn't turn a bolt hard enough.
No, I mean, if it's anything,
Rounding
it's
error.
like they didn't think it was going to be a problem, so they didn't even put it on a checklist. Because let's be honest, that's all this stuff is checklists at the end of the day.
Oh,
you know?
they didn't have the extra foam that they needed for descent or something.
But they're nobody ever installed the communication program. Because who would forget that?
The Windows 7 or whatever.
Or they forgot about.
Oh no, it's
Orbit.
running Vista. Oh God,
So what do we think, Jeff?
I don't know.
Put it-
I don't
put it
remember this
together.
one, but
I'm gonna say they left a bolt off.
Something mechanical.
there's always a screw loose, at least in this studio.
In this case, it's not something mechanical, unfortunately. Two teams, one team used metric, the other used imperial.
Oh.
Which,
Whoops.
yeah. Which is really interesting because it's NASA. Makes sense. The United States, team of scientists, team of engineers. Science is metric. You never know. But
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So I have a request for us and
Switch
Myanmar
to metric.
and like that one other country that I can't think about, Liberia.
Yeah.
Can we just all be metric now? It's time.
it is time. I mean, Liberia was founded as an American colony that freed slaves could go back to. So it makes sense they are on imperial, but
No, and Myanmar is mired in its own problems, but
yeah. All right, well, let's see if we can get back to 50-50 with Out of Order. The Monopoly Man, top hat, suit, little mustache, has been one of the most recognizable characters in American board game history since the 1930s. There's one detail people almost universally remember him having that he has never had in any official version of the game, widely cited as one of the largest examples of the Mandela effect in effect. What is it?
Oh, Jeff, you just made a gesture. I'm not sure if you're indicating that he has a monocle or if you're doing the guy from
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
yeah, I was definitely doing the Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah.
Tyler, are you a big Monopoly player?
Not for a while, but I do think that it's the monocle.
Tyler cares about his friends and family.
Yeah, right. I'm curious.
I do.
I agree with you guys because I always thought he had a monocle because I love Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura 2.
It's the Monopoly
It's the Monopoly guy. I think he has a monocle in that movie, and I think that's what gave it to me. But I agree with you guys. Let's go monocle.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I actually, really quick, the rhino that he comes out of.
Yes. Just sold.
It just sold. It was. I think it went on the market for $8,000, and it sold for like $83,000 or something, or $63,000. The actual prop where you can get inside and get naked and come out of the butt.
I could have bought that.
We could have it could have been
Should have put it
Triviality.
in your yard, but no.
Missed opportunities.
Sorry, Griff. Is it the monocle, Griff?
It is. It is. And
Nice.
yes, Ace Ventura is one of the largest sources of that Mandela effect.
Wow.
We could have, with several years of Triviality income, we could have had that rhino.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if we pooled our money, guys, we could have gotten that rhino.
We could have finally gone viral because we all
I would have
could
even let you keep it in my yard.
We could have all gotten naked, gone in the rhino, and birthed ourselves.
Come out one at a time,
One at a
like
time.
a clown car.
Sorry, Tyler. You have to envision that.
No, you're fine.
All right.
Like
well,
it's just Tyler
yeah.
we're apologizing to.
Well,
Yeah.
Griff wrote the question. He's partly to blame.
yeah,
meant all
no,
the listeners, but
yeah. All right, well, let's move on to side effects. Question 5. Viagra was not originally developed to treat what it's now famous for. It was a clinical trial for a completely different condition. And by most measures, the trial was a failure. Patients weren't reporting the results Pfizer were looking for, but they were very reluctant to return their remaining pills. What was Viagra originally being tested for?
Ooh, Tyler, I heard a noise there. You think you might know it?
No, but this question would have been perfect for my wife. She works in the medical testing.
Oh,
Does third-party testing in a lab
That's cool.
for drugs. So, but unfortunately, that did not get passed on to me. So I do not know.
I have an idea on this one. It had something to do with blood circulation, blood pressure, or the heart.
that
something
makes
like
sense with
that.
the heart.
That would be yeah. Sound
Do you
good.
remember precisely? You do?
I believe these were trying to treat pulmonary embolisms.
Oh, what is that exactly? Like a clot? What is that?
It's an embolism.
An embolism. What is that? Like a clot? It's an embolism. I don't know what that is. That's fine. So you're saying? Are we saying it's to treat pulmonary?
I thought it was to treat pulmonary embolisms.
Okay.
but-
Are you okay with that, Tyler?
Which is in the
Yeah,
general
I'm
vein
good
of
with
what
that.
Ken is
in
discussing.
the vein.
the general vein? I see what you did there. Okay.
If I could give half credit, I would, because it's angina and heart disease.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Angina. I don't know why I thought it was pulmonary embolisms.
We'll take 5 points there.
Do I have to bleep angina?
No.
You know what's interesting though about
That's
Viagra?
that's the condition that Bruce Willis was dealing with in Sin City.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember the character's name.
Now, do you want to know that what is similar to Triviality and Viagra?
Oh, you know what? It can prevent a pulmonary embolism. Sorry, that's what I was thinking.
That's what it was? Okay.
Yeah, but
Both Viagra and Triviality if you're listening more
longer
than
than 4 hours.
longer than 4 hours, you should get checked out by a doctor. Yeah. Oh, we should probably do a score update. Yeah, no
Go
words
ahead,
for Griff.
go ahead.
We've broken Griff. All right,
It took
after
me like 5 seconds to process that, and I have no idea why.
He was just waiting for our score update.
He was.
Or just to stop talking.
We're at exactly 50%.
Exactly. Yeah. So, exactly 50%. So 10, 20, 25 points. We took half credit on that last one. So 25, not bad.
25 out of 50. That's pretty solid. All right. Question 6 is sticker price. The original Porsche 911 was almost never called the 911. Porsche had already named it the 901, had the badges made, had the cars ready to go, and then a French automaker stepped in at the last minute, claiming exclusive rights to any 3-digit name with a 0 in the middle, forcing Porsche to change it. What French automaker killed the 901?
I only know one French automaker.
Me
It's
too.
fun to say. Peugeot.
Oh.
That's all I know is Peugeot. Tyler?
That I have the exact same thought.
So there's two
Jeff?
other main.
Is it Citroen?
Citroen and Renault are the other
Okay.
ones.
Jean
Okay,
Renault.
no, yeah.
And I'm trying to remember which one this is that names their cars this way.
So, actually, Renault had a really famous show that used the other number, Renault 911. Griff's got me fine on all cylinders
see
today.
that.
I'm ready.
Well, maybe that is the joke.
Oh, maybe.
It might be Renault.
Let's go with that because it's got a joke in there.
Again, straying away from the answer, it's Peugeot.
Oh.
Always listen to Ken. That's the rule.
That's a rule for a reason, too.
Listen to Ken's gut.
Listen to Ken's. Yeah, that's right. It's not just lunch.
But
grumbling there.
when it comes to car identification, Jeff is no slouch. I'll tell you that.
No, Jeff loves his cars.
When we go traveling in other countries,
And I'm like, Ken, look, it's a Dacia Sandero. And he's
I'm like,
what?
how do you know this stuff?
A Top Gear reference? Do I spy a Top Gear reference?
Yes, you do. You're welcome.
Fantastic. Good news.
It sounds like Griff likes cars as well. Now, did you know this? So when I was researching my book, there was one website that was very helpful. It's called the Internet Movie Car Database. It's people who just sit there, go through every movie and say what car's on screen.
That's like, so when Kill Bill came out, and I immediately was like, Dad, you have to, when the DVD got released, Kill Bill 2, and I was like, Dad, what is this car that Bill's driving? Because I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, what was it?
I don't know what it is anymore.
Oh, I'll look it up on the Internet Movie Car Database.
Hold on, yeah,
Is
I'll
that
think
the
of
car
it.
that wounded Uma Thurman?
Yeah.
So I am on that website right now. They have 6,261 different car brands. Oh
Brands,
my!
not makes.
Brands, not makes. Brands.
I want to say it was a. No, it wasn't.
Volume 2?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll look it up here.
it wasn't a Cavalli Mangusta. It was a
Di
Di Tommaso Pantera. That's
Di
right.
Tommaso Mangusta.
It was a Mangusta, not a Pantera.
I've never heard of this car in my life. Di Tommaso Mangusta.
It was
okay.
a Di Tommaso. Okay.
Not a Pantera.
Not a Pantera. I saw a Di Tommaso Pantera not that long ago, but Di Tommaso was an Italian company that like built like bodies that would go on existing like chassis and engine frames. So they would like use other companies' parts.
It was an Italian car company?
It was. Yeah.
You know what? You know whose Italian body rivals a Di Gusto Mangusta? Joe Manganiello.
Joe Manganiello. 1 point for Joe Manganiello.
1 point.
On De Tomaso.
Like how we're keeping separate scores for this. I gotta get a guy.
What were you
On
saying,
De
Roland?
Tomaso, they happened to build the F1 chassis for the team that I support and watched this morning
Oh, wow.
in 1970. Yeah, Williams.
Wow.
So
Guy Fieri's probably Italian too, right?
probably
All right, 1 point for Guy
1
Fieri.
point for him too.
Just for being Italian. 2 points for Italy.
All right, so far it's a tie.
I mean, Italy is just plain winning here at this point.
I know. Good job, Kimmy.
Well, I did say in the pre-show, which no one but us has heard, that Henry Cavill may or may not make an appearance, and
Okay.
he still may or may not, but this is the question that may make him appear. Man of Steel. There have been multiple actors who've worn the cape in major Superman films, from the campy to the dark and gritty, and the modern ones have had the full weight of Marvel-sized budgets and marketing behind them. But when you add up every Superman film each actor appeared in and adjust for inflation, one actor's combined total still sits higher than anyone else who's ever put on the cape. Who is it?
Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth. Not for the question. It was
That bad, huh?
no, it was the cheesesteak. I think. Sorry.
He really hates
Oh my God. You have
we had
broken
cheesesteak.
me by question 7.
No, this was great.
Is that 1 point for Guy Fieri?
I think so. Guy Fieri makes me think of acid reflux, so I think we got to give it to him.
All right. I
Tyler-
think it's got to be Christopher Reeve, right? Because he was in the most.
Based on sheer numbers alone, that would be my guess. Would be
Well,
Christopher
Cavill
Reeve.
was in 3
Yeah, he would have been in Man of Steel, Batman, Superman,
and
and
Justice League.
Justice League. But in a Reeve, I think it was 4. Right? Yeah.
And this is for box office dollars for playing Superman, right?
Yeah.
Adjusted.
It's got. I bet it's close, but it has to be Reeve, right? Tyler, what are you thinking?
Yeah, that was my first initial, and seeing how we messed up the last time because we didn't go the initial one.
Yeah.
Let's
As big
go
as
with the
those
initial
are,
one
though,
on
are
this
they
one.
as big as they are now?
Well, if he also said adjusted for
Inflation
inflation.
adjusted.
Even still, like
They were big. They were big
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
We'll say Reeve.
Yeah. Let's go with Reeve because Tyler's talking some sense into us here.
Well, good job going with your gut because it is Christopher Reeve.
Nice.
And
Okay.
you were also right. It is extremely close between him and Henry Cavill. It's a $100 million about difference. It's very close.
Wow. That is really close. Closer than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, just modern DC budgets and celebrity casts, everything compared to, thanks to inflation, I mean, just the original Superman sits at about 1.4 billion inflation adjusted.
Whoa.
It huge.
that would have been a big movie.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen any of those.
The originals
I haven't either.
got Marlon Brando. Yeah. Jor-El.
I would say as Kal-El's dad. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember Jor-El's name.
I was thinking. At first, I thought of Kal-El, and I was like, no, it's Jor-El.
As Bradley Cooper.
The best way to
Bradley
milk a dead character that I've ever seen is Jor-El.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and he got a lot of money for that. No, it's good. The Donner cut of the second one, a lot of people love the director's cut of the second one. But
Oh, Richard Donner.
Dick Donner, yeah, did 1 and 2. And then Richard Pryor's in the 4th one, if you really want a goofy movie.
All right, well, after a redemption, shall we say, from the Cars question, let's move on to question 8, good advice. Paul McCartney once told Michael Jackson that owning music publishing rights was the smartest investment in the music business, advice McCartney had learned the hard way after losing control of his own catalog. Jackson took the advice so literally that it permanently ended their friendship. What did he buy?
He bought the Beatles catalog, didn't he?
Yeah, he bought all the Beatles songs,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
That's right, Tyler, right?
Yeah, he did.
This would be
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty sure.
Satoshi Nakamoto back in the day being like, all right, so here, let me let you know a little something. Buy Bitcoin. And then he takes someone takes Satoshi's Bitcoin wallet.
Jeez.
Well, yes, that is correct. Michael Jackson did buy the Beatles catalog.
Does he still own it, or did
His
McCartney?
estate?
I thought McCartney bought it back, maybe, or am I misremembering? I can't remember.
I would need to check on that, but
I mean, if I was his estate, I wouldn't sell it.
yeah,
I'm
I
sure
mean,
yeah.
it's still raking in millions and millions at this point. So I don't know why his estate would sell it, but yeah. Well, we've gone from something sensible to now something that I think is pretty insensible. Question 9, special delivery. In 1913, the United States Post Office officially launched its parcel post service, allowing citizens to mail large packages for the first time. Because the initial regulations were incredibly vague and only specified a weight limit of 50 pounds, several families in rural areas famously used the service to mail what specific item to relatives?
Wow.
I'm going to say fruitcakes.
Fruitcakes. Tyler,
I'm trying to think of something that would be really big, but since it's a weight limit of 50 pounds, something that could be huge but only weigh
Themselves?
like 50 pounds.
Their children?
Family pet.
a pet, or what about like livestock? No, maybe not. That'd be weird.
Baby calf drops and you just ship it off in the mail.
Uh,
Drop shipping baby calves over there, Neal.
pumpkins. Well, I guess to start a farm. I don't know.
Could be rural. Yeah, rural.
Rural.
I was thinking of like
Moonshine? I don't
hay
know.
bales, but those get pretty heavy.
50 pounds.
You know who you couldn't mail? Joe Manganiello.
That's true. He's too
One
big.
Or
point
Guy
for Joe.
Fieri.
Tied it.
One more point for Joe.
Oh man, I don't. That's a good question. 50 pounds. Is it? Can we get a hit? Is it a? I don't want to ask for too much.
Chickens.
Oh, chickens.
I will give you a hint here. What they are mailing is alive.
Oh, it is alive.
I think it is chickens.
Chickens. I like. I think Tyler.
Yeah, chickens. Yeah, they would fall under the pound limit.
Well, unfortunately, it is not chickens, but I did hear it mentioned. I'm not sure by who, but I did hear it mentioned. It is their children.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah. It's
Listen to Ken.
For what? What are they doing?
Getting rid of them.
sending it primarily to grandparents, interestingly.
Oh, instead of like just driving or flying.
Yeah, some
Oh,
famous
man, that would
examples.
be a cheap airplane ticket.
Some famous
You all
examples.
are going to go see Grandma this summer.
Yeah, famous examples. January 1913, Jesse and Matilda Beagle of Ohio mailed their 8-month-old son to his grandmother, but the weird part, the grandmother lived only a mile away.
8 months old.
And then in 1914, 5-year-old Charlotte May Piersdorf was mailed 73 miles in Ohio,
There you go.
which
That's
inspired a
worth
fake
it.
children's book, Mailing May.
That's worth it. See.
That-
Were the children?
that
The
would make
first
no
one
more
is
sense,
epic
but-
negligence.
Yeah. A mile feels a little bit.
Man,
Should you even
it
have
feels
this
like-
child? I mean, hey, at least they now won't have this child by mailing it.
It feels like these kids needed therapy more than I do.
Yeah, when you hear
Debatable. 1 point for Jeff.
mail a mile in my shoes, you know.
All right. And question 10, clean slate. In the 1950s, a company called Kutal Products was on the verge of bankruptcy because their main product, a doughy, non-toxic substance used to wipe coal soot off of wallpaper, was no longer needed in homes with gas heating. After a nursery school teacher suggested removing the detergent and adding bright dyes, it was rebranded as a world-famous toy. What is it?
I think we know. Tyler, have you played with this before?
Oh, yep. This would be Play-Doh.
I think I thought it was Silly Putty.
Oh,
Is it Play-Doh?
I thought it was Play-Doh.
I was. That's now that you say that, it's interesting. Play-Doh is a toy, but Silly Putty is also a toy. Silly Putty with the newspaper.
But Play-Doh is the brand of Play-Doh, whereas he mentioned a brand that produces the putty.
Silly Putty was a brand.
Well, if you're lifting ink off of newspapers, you can do it with the Silly Putty.
Oh, but you know what? Silly Putty is not dyed though; it's pink, and Play-Doh is dyed different colors.
All right, Play-Doh.
It is Play-Doh. This was another playtester 50-50 split. It is Play-Doh.
Well, we're just above 50-50 here.
Yeah.
We got
Very
55 points out of 100.
I know Play-Doh's non-toxic, but I wonder if the amount that I ate as a child is affecting my judgment right now.
My nieces were just playing with Play-Doh, and I hadn't smelled it probably in 10 years, and I opened up.
Oh, that smell comes
it's a
back
great
so
smell.
fast.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's
The
fantastic.
problem is, like, they have cooking sets for Play-Doh, which only encourages children to eat it.
That's true.
We
yeah.
made homemade Play-Doh when I was growing up with
Yeah,
flour
so did
and
we.
cornstarch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I tell you something about Play-Doh that haunts my nightmares? Most kids don't know how to play with Play-Doh correctly. You can't unmix the colors once you put them together, and that really bothers me.
but you know who could make Play-Doh?
I got to keep my Play-Doh colors separate, guys.
Do you know who can make Play-Doh very edible? Guy Fieri. Another point for Guy.
Another point for Guy.
I don't know what's happening today. I'm not against it.
Do we have,
throw it,
do we
oh, sorry,
have
go ahead,
point
Griff.
totals for Guy Fieri and Joe
We're keeping it
Manganiello?
pretty
Oh,
close,
yeah,
honestly.
it's 2-3 with Guy and a slight lead.
Slight lead by Guy. Speaking of point totals, the people we'd love to give all the points to are our Patreon subscribers, including Griff and including Tyler. So if you'd like to join them, you can go to patreon.com/Triviality Podcast and just help support the show so we can release 4 bonus episodes a month and give you all the episodes ad-free, but also keep us running so that we can also continue all of our main feed content that you get as well. So join us at patreon.com/Triviality Podcast.
Have you ever gazed in wonder at the Great Pyramid? Have you marveled at the golden face of Tutankhamun? Or admired the delicate features of Queen Nefertiti? If you have, you'll probably like the History of Egypt podcast. Every week, we explore tales of this ancient culture. The History of Egypt is available wherever you get your podcasting fix. Come, let me introduce you to the world of ancient Egypt.
And we are back. We are ready for another fun round here from Griff.
All right, well, let's hop right into that with Billion Dollar Baby, question 1 of round 2. Every major superhero franchise has tried to dominate the internet with a trailer drop, but one trailer released recently became the first movie trailer in history to cross 1 billion views, doing it in just 4 days and shattering every record, including the previous holder, Deadpool and Wolverine. What film is it?
I was hoping this was an Alice Cooper question, because Billion Dollar Babies is a lyric.
I'm pretty sure I know this
Alice
one.
Cooper.
Okay.
It just dropped like a week or two ago.
Oh, interesting.
You have an idea? Marvel?
I think I have kind of an idea. Tyler, are you a Marvel fan?
A little bit. Yeah, could this be the whatever they're calling the one with Robert Downey Jr.?
The newest
other-
Avengers?
Yeah.
Doomsday?
It's not
Doomsday. There we
Doomsday
go.
trailer
Yes.
hasn't dropped yet. Only teasers for that one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
well
pretty
then-
sure it's the new Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Oh, that one. Oh, where they were like ripping the CGI a little bit. Yeah. I didn't
It
realize
is.
that.
I'll
Oh,
give
it
you
is?
that. It is Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not going to let you guys get off track this time, I promise.
Well, do you know who was in the original Spider-Man? Sam Raimi Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
You know who was a supporting character?
Yeah.
Who played Flash Thompson?
Joe Manganiello.
Joe
Point for
Manganiello.
The original franchise star there, yeah.
We've managed to tie it up again. Oh, my Lord. Wow. While we're on film, have any of you guys watched the new Project Hail Mary movie?
Yeah.
I haven't yet. Ken has seen it.
Go watch it.
I have
It's
not.
fantastic.
I'm planning to on Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't wait.
This is, I think, the most faithful I've seen a book adaptation into a movie in a long time.
And I heard that the original cut was 4 hours, and then all their filmmaker friends were like, "You got to cut this shorter. No one's gonna."
That wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of details in there.
But it's a good adaptation.
Oh, it's so faithful. They got Andy Weir, the author, on board the whole time. The original audiobook reader has a cameo. It's great.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think Guy Fieri did the motion capture for Rocky, the alien. No, maybe not. Maybe not that time. No points for.
Am I
no
wrong
points
in
for Guy.
thinking that the plot of this is a man having an emotional attachment to a rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you boil it down, essentially, you're not wrong, honestly.
If you did explain a movie plot badly, that would kind of.
I mean, our
That would do it.
generation.
That's the story of my wife and I's love story. She's emotionally attached to a rock. So
Well, our generation had emotionally attached to a volleyball, so it all comes back around.
Ah, yes, Wilson. Yeah. All right, well, let's move to the next generation where Michael Jackson makes another appearance. In 1984, the King of Pop suffered second and third degree burns to his scalp during a high-budget commercial shoot at the Shrine Auditorium. The pyrotechnics exploded early just as Jackson was descending a staircase to the lyrics of a rewritten version of Billie Jean. At the time, this massive multi-million-dollar marketing campaign was the largest celebrity endorsement deal in history. What company was he advertising for?
Neal's confident on this one, I think.
was this Casper mattress?
This was Casper. Before they got into the podcast game, they were burning pop star's hair.
Felix
DraftKings.
Sleep. Oh, DraftKings. Yeah.
FanDuel.
Tyler, I have a good idea on this one, but do you know this one?
I do not. Nope. Take it away.
All right, and did you have a year on this one, Griff?
1984.
Okay, because I remember when I was a kid, I watched this happen with my mom. What happened?
Sorry, I
she
forgot
taped
that.
it.
I was gonna make another joke, but I forgot we have to be careful because sometimes we do actually have paid sponsors, so I don't want to make any more jokes.
Casper's never reached out. We've tried.
No, they haven't. That's fine.
We just want a mattress. We can sit here like Grandpa Joe and
Yeah,
record.
Casper, if you're listening, please. So Neal, who was he advertising for?
I believe it was Pepsi. He did a spin move and got a flame on his hair.
I both hated and loved that joke.
Oh my!
So thank you for
yes,
listening
it
to
is
Full Range of
Pepsi.
Emotion.
Yes, it is Pepsi. Oh my god.
Like I thought it was funny, but it made me so mad I couldn't laugh at it.
Just keep being miserable, Jeff.
I'm not miserable. I swear.
But so I recently learned a fact, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is. That Pepsi incident was on the exact midpoint of his life.
Oh, wow.
January 27th, 1984, 9,281 days after he was born, and 9,281 days before he died.
Well,
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That's a midlife crisis.
Literally, yeah.
All right, well, question 3 is the silent era. For over 60 years, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences treated animated films as a separate entity, often giving them special or honorary awards, but never a seat at a big table. Now, leaving the silent era, that changed in 1991 when one film became the very first animated feature ever nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture. What was the film?
Tyler, do you know this one?
What, was this The Lion King? Was that 91? I know it's in that era.
The same area. That was 94.
I believe this is my favorite story about a French villain.
mm-hmm.
Right?
Little Mermaid.
And his quest to ruin a book girlie's good time.
After Little Mermaid, this one.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, this one has Jeff's favorite hero of any Disney film, Gaston. Yeah, is it Beauty and the Beast?
It is Beauty and the Beast.
Look, we all want to never leave our houses, have an infinite library, and marry someone who's 6'2" and independently wealthy, okay?
Honestly, yes.
Do either of these guys eat 5 dozen eggs every morning?
I mean, Joe Manganiello is like 6'6" and eats a lot of protein.
I bet you Guy Fieri can prepare each one of those eggs a separate way.
Point for each?
Point for each.
Point for you.
Well, Guy Fieri famously hates eggs.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Oh, he does. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Who hates eggs?
Guy Fieri famously does not
No
like
point.
eggs.
No point for Guy
No point for Guy Fieri. Oh, no.
Is that a negative point? No negative points.
I think the funniest part is that it lost to Silence of the Lambs, which kind of...
That's fair.
It's the two sides of cinema,
Yeah.
just right there.
No, it is, and both.
Yeah, you have children's films and then animated classics.
Yeah, but both lead characters kidnapped by a man. One who's Buffalo Bill, who's kind of like a creature, and then one who's a beast.
Yeah, one is an actual monster.
And,
Yeah.
and only the animated one involved lotion. I mean, the non-animated one.
I was like,
Well, we don't know.
Like,
The
wait a
Beast might have made her put on lotion,
Wait a minute.
in between.
you will not have dry skin for dinner.
Yeah. Put on the lotion and join me for dinner.
All right, well, nice. I don't know what to say to that. Wow.
It puts the candle wax on its skin, like Lumiere behind the scenes. Yeah.
Question 4 is First Mate. When Starbucks was named in 1971, its founders were searching for something that evoked maritime trade, the Pacific Northwest, and a sense of seafaring romance, ultimately choosing a name that sounded adventurous and nautical, even though its literary origin is far more somber, philosophical, and altogether dark. That name comes from a character in what classic American novel?
And you wrote the answer. You scripted it very nicely.
Oh, thank you.
It's like Masterpiece Theater, like you were saying.
And I have bad handwriting. Tyler, are you a big fan of Starbucks and know its origin?
I do not. However, all I was thinking about was Battlestar Galactica, and I know that is
Starbucks,
not the
yeah.
answer.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite? If you had to name a maritime novel, what would you say?
Billy Budd.
Shut up. Master and Commander.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Moby Dick.
I think it's Moby Dick. I think that's Starbuck and Ishmael and Ahab.
It is
Queequeg.
Moby Dick. Starbuck is the first mate on the Pequod.
That's probably why Pequod's Pizza here in Chicago is named Pequod.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought about that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
All right, well, question 5, moving swiftly along, is Gold Record. ABBA is one of the best-selling music acts in history, but their cultural footprint in their home country goes beyond record sales. At the peak of their fame in the 1970s, ABBA was Sweden's second largest export earner behind one specific company. What company?
It's got to be our favorite furniture / puzzle company.
IKEA?
Yeah.
IKEA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you have an idea, Tyler? I saw
Were
you
they
say
that big in the set? Maybe they were.
No, I that's the only other Swedish that I can think of at the top of my head. Wouldn't be Nokia, wouldn't be any of that. No.
That was
Yeah.
before, because isn't H&M owned by a Swede now?
Maybe.
Where they were.
But I'm pretty confident that it's IKEA.
it's been around that long.
I've been to
huh?
Sweden. There's a lot of IKEA history. I went to the Swedish Museum.
Were there meatballs?
I always forget.
There were
I
meatballs.
always forget all the cool places you've been.
Well, unfortunately, you've been faulted by confidence.
No.
Was it Volvo?
It was Volvo.
Oh.
Swedish for tank.
Oh, yeah. Jeff, you're the car guy. What happened here with your Dig Magusto?
What happened was I just was letting
Dig
y'all talk
Magusto?
because I had no confidence.
Dig Magusto?
I don't know what the name of what is it? Di Morano Magusto?
Di Tommaso?
Di Tommaso? Sorry.
Mangusto?
I
Di
did-
Tommaso
All these
Ciampa?
Italian syllables.
Yeah, Italian syllables. All right. Well, after 5, we got 4 out of 5, which is pretty darn good.
95.
95 total right now, so not bad.
Pretty solid. As we move into question 6, long haul. The longest nonstop commercial flight in the world covers nearly 10,000 miles and crosses 16 time zones. When you board in New York, it's 1 day, and when you land, it's technically 2 days later on the calendar, even though you've only been in the air for 19 hours. What city are you landing in?
Wow.
So you're going west, I would guess, because then you're going to cross the international date line, which would bring you up ahead a day. If you head east, you're not going to make it 2 days.
So New York to where?
Somewhere.
Like Russia? No.
No, I don't think so. 19 hours. So out of New York, 19 hours would get you to at least like Shanghai, maybe even you got further south, I would think even.
Well, I mean,
Hong Kong, maybe?
Hong Kong? Yeah, because from LA to Australia, it was
It's like a 14-hour flight from
14.
there.
Yeah. And then from Chicago, it was like 19. Yeah, so past Australia then, right? Or no?
So you're saying it's eastbound?
Or is it just Sydney? Or is it Sydney?
I mean, it could be Sydney.
You're saying westbound from New York to Sydney?
Yeah, because the only way to lose that extra day would be to go over the international date line.
Well, Griff said 16 time zones. So you'd be doing what, 4 or 5 from the continental U.S.?
Well, and then you have another 2 just getting over
6,
Alaska,
7.
Hawaii. I mean, 16 time zones is just go the other way. It's basically plus 8.
Oh, okay.
So you're right. Is that good math?
I don't know.
So Tyler said maybe Hong Kong. We have Sydney. Anywhere else we're forgetting, or is that? What are you thinking, Tyler? How about you want to take this?
Can you
one?
make it all the way to India?
Let's go with Sydney because I thought I heard them testing out this flight from New York to Sydney. For some reason, that's in my head.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with it.
That flight is still in testing, unfortunately. That is Qantas's Project Sunrise, which should begin operations hopefully by mid-year next year. The correct answer in this case, though, is Singapore.
Oh, Singapore.
Singapore Airlines flies this in I believe it's an Airbus A350 that only has 2 classes. It only has business class and premium.
Is premium like first class?
No, it's like a cabin, and they like wipe your butt for you and stuff. And it's like $27,000 one way.
Jeez.
That's
Yeah, I mean, they
Might
have
be worth the
their,
experience.
it's like, if you've ever flown like Delta, it's like Comfort Plus, effectively.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's like, have you ever flown Etihad?
Have you seen Caligula?
I mean, if I'm not wrong, Etihad has like a 3-room apartment.
I know. It's insane.
Ridiculous.
Caligula Airlines.
Have you seen the movie? It's kind of
Where
like that.
Where you forget your ticket, but you get your money's worth.
You're talking about the Helen Mirren film?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Helen Mirren film,
Caligula.
as it's known. Yeah, the Alex McDowell, not Alex McDowell,
Yeah.
Rodney McDowell.
No.
Try again. Andy
Well,
McDowell.
I find it funny that like Singapore Airlines doesn't let you sit in economy on this flight. Like there's none of those seats even on the aircraft. You
Yeah,
have to
that's
sit
because it
in a
would be a
premium.
human rights abuse.
Yeah, for 19 hours.
Yes, honestly. Well, speaking of the tangent that somehow made it all the way to film, question 7, borrowed time. Dracula has been adapted into more films than any fictional character in history. However, if we were to limit our scope to truly human characters, a different character takes the record. That record belongs to another literary character who first appeared just a decade earlier, has been portrayed on screen over 250 times, and whose creator also struggled financially despite inventing one of the most recognizable figures in all of fiction. Who is it?
I would have actually thought it was the other way around. I didn't realize. I guess.
That Dracula was.
Yeah, I guess I just think of that like general vampire stuff.
You're forgetting about Dracula Untold. That's why.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And Dracula 2000.
Mm-hmm. And
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Another good one. Tyler, what is your thought on this one?
You know, I feel like I should know this, and when it's said, I will probably kick myself for not knowing this, but I can't think of it.
Is Guy Ritchie doing an adaptation of this?
Ooh.
I mean, maybe. I don't. He is sort of the version of this, but for kitchens, because he finds problems that are wrong and he fixes them. In my eyes, which is why I think he should get another point, because I believe the answer is Sherlock Holmes. So Guy Fieri is like the Sherlock Holmes.
You said Guy Ritchie.
Oh.
But clearly,
Either way.
Guy Fieri
Point to
is on
Guy
your
Fieri
mind,
anyway.
So point for Guy Fieri.
Point to Guy Fieri anyway.
You can't get him off your mind.
I think it's Sherlock Holmes. I think he goes pound for pound with Dracula.
Who's doing the younger Sherlock?
Guy Fieri kind of is a Sherlock Holmes of the kitchen, because he'll go in, taste the sauce. He goes, "There a little cumin in there?"
Yeah. He's deducing ingredients. What were we saying about Guy Ritchie?
Who's doing the new younger Sherlock?
Oh, Guy Ritchie is.
It is Guy Ritchie, right?
When you were staring at me, I thought of Guy Fieri.
That's definitely a point for
I
Guy
was staring
Fieri.
I was staring at you with that Flavortown intensity.
Yeah.
So Sherlock is our answer, though.
Yeah.
It is Sherlock Holmes.
Nice.
Sherlock Holmes has been played by over 75 different actors across film and television. Dracula has been played, it's estimated, 90 to 100.
Wow.
Have they ever done Sherlock Holmes versus H.H. Holmes?
Oh, that'd be interesting, actually.
Holmes on Holmes?
And then, Tyler, are you a boxing fan? What was the name of the boxer named Holmes?
Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes is there too.
And then they're doing that renovation show with the Canadian guy, Holmes.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that'd be
Holmes on Holmes on Holmes on Holmes.
In Holmes.
On Holmes.
In Holmes.
It's Holmes all the way down.
Oh man.
So, I don't even know what I was going to follow at this point. I'm just
Next
completely
question.
lost.
Yes.
All right, well, let's try to get back on track with question 8, Seeing Red. In L. Frank Baum's original Wizard of Oz novel, Dorothy's slippers are a completely different color than the ruby red that Judy Garland wore in the 1939 film. They were changed for one very specific technical reason that had nothing to do with the book, but everything to do with the film. What color were they in the book?
They were...
Look, if it just doesn't pop, you know?
Yeah, they didn't pop. They were too plain.
Tyler?
They wanted you to see it in Technicolor.
Do you know?
No, I should, because he is originally from Chittenango, which is a little bit east of Syracuse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so they always had a big festival there every year, and that's a blind spot because I am not a fan of the book or the film. So
was there a Yellow Brick Road at this festival though?
For the longest time they would bring the actors who played the Munchkins in to make appearances, but yeah, that's about as far as I know.
And have you seen Wicked at all, 1 or 2?
No,
Okay.
Famously not a fan of any of these properties, so I'm out on this one.
In Wicked, did they go back to the original colors?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In the movie they do, in the play, just because if I remember correctly, the ruby slippers they trademarked, so you can't do ruby ever.
That's wild.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that you
I
can.
like how you can have all the other IP, but you can't have the ruby slippers.
You got to double check that, but you had it right on the money though.
Yeah, this is the comic book character, right? Silver slippers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The slippers are silver. Yes. That is, it makes sense. Technicolor is...
Warner Brothers holds the trademark for ruby slippers, quote unquote, in USA, UK, EU, and New Zealand. Yeah.
What I find interesting is that actors with speaking roles, the last one died only in 2018.
Oh, from the original film?
From the original 1939 film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry Marin at 98. All right, well, with that, let's move to high altitude question 9. If you measure simply from sea level, Mount Everest is the highest point on Earth. However, because the Earth is not a perfect sphere, it actually bulges at the equator due to its rotation, the point on the planet's surface, technically farthest from the Earth's core, is not in the Himalayas at all. It's the summit of a dormant volcano sitting almost 7,000 feet higher than Everest in that regard. What country would you find this peak in?
Does this have to do with the question from a couple weeks ago? No? All right. Well, I'm out.
Any do you know about volcanoes, Tyler? It looks like you might know.
So, I know it's in the Andes. I know Peru, Ecuador, one of those.
Chile.
Maybe Chile. I know, but I literally just read this like 3 weeks ago.
Argentina?
And I can't. I don't think it'd be Argentina.
Okay.
I think it's more of the Peru, Ecuador, or Chile.
I kind of like Chile in that case, I think.
Chile. Where's Machu Picchu?
Peru.
Okay.
So
Like Peru?
I'm pretty sure this is Mount Chimborazo.
Oh, just holding out on us here.
Mount Chimborazo?
I'm
That
not
sounds
holding
about
out.
right.
I'm just trying to remember which country it's in for sure. It's funny, as I think through this, when I found out about Mount Chimborazo, right, first when I was a young geographer,
Mountaineer.
yeah, I thought it was a great fact, right, because I was just like, everyone thinks Everest is the highest point, and I mean, if you're trying to escape this godforsaken planet, Chimborazo is a much better option, right? You're further close to that. But the older I've gotten, I've flipped back to thinking that Everest is a much more impressive feat as far as mountains go, right? Because it's all about the rise from your like local neighbors and how much you stand above everyone else, and that's where Everest really shines.
The problem with
Well, who's
Everest is
taller,
base
Joe
camp is only like
Manganiello or Guy
12,000.
Fieri?
That's a Manganiello point, I'm pretty sure.
What were you saying, Griff?
I think the problem with Everest, though, is that compared to its base camp, it's only about like 12,000 feet on its own because of how much just the rest of the Himalayas are elevated.
Yeah, K2 and all that stuff, but yeah.
So are we going Mount Chimborazo in
It might be Chile.
Chile? Okay.
I think when Ken said it, it sounded right to me.
And give Joe a point there
Oh,
For being over 6 feet.
for being taller.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm going to give half credit for that because you did get Mount Chimborazo. But this was supposed to be a little bit of a double bluff. It is in Ecuador.
On the equator.
All right.
Yeah. I think the fact that you were able to name drop the mountain warrants the 5 points, but well, that leads us right into question 10, chart topper. When Napster was shut down in 2001 after being sued by the music industry, one band was more publicly aggressive in pursuing the lawsuit than anyone else, becoming the face of the entire anti-piracy movement and taking enormous amounts of fan backlash in the process. What band?
Yeah, I believe the song that got them in trouble or they ruffled trouble over was from Mission Impossible 2.
Oh, really?
In 2000, yeah.
Because it was like super pirated?
Yeah. Yeah. And I believe this is Lars Ulrich and his friends, known as Metallica.
Yeah.
It is Metallica.
Song being on that soundtrack.
Yeah, it was
Which
on
one
the
is it?
Disappear.
Disappear, yeah.
Here I go now. You remember? No?
That's a John Woo movie.
I'll play it for you later.
It's funny.
It is Metallica?
It is Metallica, which I feel like they probably would have made more money not arguing because of the court costs, the lawsuit costs, and the publicity issues.
Yeah.
Just letting
sure.
the song spread through word of mouth and downloading and stuff, yeah.
And also, like, how much were they even getting out of it to, ask our lawyer friends here at Triviality. Don't sue anyone who's poor, because it's not worth it.
Well, we are not poor in points because we are up to 130.
Up to 130, yep. So pretty good score here out of our 250?
Possible 200 right now.
Possible 200 right now, yeah.
So far. We're also rich in Patreon support, which we appreciate dearly. It keeps the show running. You too can join us on Patreon for $5 a month. Get all the bonus episodes, unlock ad-free content so you don't have to hear DraftKings or whatever. And make sure to join us over there, patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. And we're back. We got 5 more questions. You said there was something a little interesting going on with this final round.
There is. So this round works a little bit differently because the first 4 feed into the 5th.
Okay.
So we might as well rattle through those 4, and then I'll explain how the last one works.
Okay.
So question 1, 11 for 11. Ben-Hur and Titanic both won 11 Academy Awards, a record that stood for years. In 2004, a third film tied that record, but went one further by doing something neither of the others had managed, winning every single category it was nominated in without a single loss. What film pulled off that perfect sweep?
Neal wouldn't know.
Yeah, this one's near and dear to my heart, though. Tyler, any guesses first?
Return of the King?
Yeah, I believe so.
It is Return of the King. 11 for
That is
11.
incorrect. It is Lord of the Rings,
Colon.
Return of the King.
Sure. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, if you
There
so
aren't
choose.
a lot of films with colon in it, so that I wanted to call out the colon.
Well,
Oh, is the colon like officially in the title?
Human Centipede.
The final.
I was talking about Oscar-nominated films.
I was just talking about films with colon in it.
Human Centipede.
A lot
the
of
final
colon in it.
penetration.
I mean,
or
a lot
whatever.
of films have colon in them when you think about their actors.
That's true. Every film basically has colon in it.
I mean, do animated films have colons if we don't directly see them?
That's like if it does a tree.
If a tree falls in
when
the
it-
forest.
You're the one to get in the philosophical argument about animated colons. All right, I'm interested.
Osmosis Jones probably had a colon in it.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
true. That's true.
Mm.
And Magic School Bus.
A lot of sphincters.
Yes.
Oh, Magic School Bus had plenty of in-depth, in-detail colon action.
And Orange County.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was Colin. I'm sorry.
He's been good in a lot of things. So
Well, question 2. This one is, I think, the most hint-based category. Bane of my existence. Tom Hardy is 5'9", notably shorter than his co-star, who stands at 6 feet. To create the illusion that his character was physically dominant and towering, the production had him wear 3-inch lifts throughout the entire shoot. What film required this elaborate height deception?
Mm-hmm.
You seen this one, Tyler?
Yes. Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Yes.
do you want to know a fun fact?
What?
I've never seen that movie.
Wow.
Well,
Have you seen the other two?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just never saw it, and I haven't thought about it in 15 years. So
that sounds about right for a 14-year-old film.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean it's it's third.
I mean, you
one.
can not think about a
It's
film.
only a little older than Shut Up and Dance.
yeah, I know.
True.
I think we should go with Tyler. Yeah, I think Dark Knight Rises.
It is The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I have a question. Have you been able to piece together 2 things about the 2 correct films?
Chess pieces.
Yeah, I think I have a clue, a good clue here.
What do you think?
Well, both of these films are the third in the franchise so far that ended the trilogy.
That is true. That is
I think
true.
it's gonna be chess pieces, Neil, or like king.
Oh, I
queen,
see.
knight,
King, knight, and we're gonna maybe
bishop, maybe
pawn, maybe
We'll see.
maybe the bishop's wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's
We will see with
Queen's
question
Gambit.
3, Fake Out. We'll see if it's chess pieces. One 2012 blockbuster featured an extended climactic battle sequence so elaborate and emotionally devastating that audiences genuinely believed major characters were dying, only for the film to reveal in its final minutes that the entire sequence had been a vision. What film pulled that twist?
Yes, I remember seeing this in the theater and people went nuts. I believe Tyler, do you know this one?
I don't, actually.
I believe this is the film. I think they had it as a 2-parter, if I remember. But Breaking Dawn, Twilight,
Oh,
it's where Michael Sheen chopped off. I think it was Edward's head. Someone's head got chopped off, and everyone went absolutely nuts. And then it turned out it was a vision.
that's awesome.
Gonna go with that?
With Breaking Dawn, yeah. Or
Part 1.
yeah, which one is it? I'm trying to think. Hold on. It's let's see. We got Twilight, New Moon, and then it's Breaking Dawn Part 2. So it would have been Part 2 because that was when the big climax came, I think, with Baby Renesmee, who was like a robot or whatever. I think it's Breaking Dawn Part 2, I suppose.
You laughed. That movie was on in my house 2 days ago.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Another one of those great films with a colon. It is Breaking Dawn Part 2. Officially, The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 2.
Is that how Jacob imprinted on Bella? Was through the colon?
I don't know if that's how you imprint, but he may have. He may have. Well, he was brought into our lives, shirtless in New Moon. So New Moon, moon. It makes sense.
All right, well, the final question.
Sorry, I remembered that Taylor Lautner and his wife Taylor Lautner are having a baby, and they posted the other day that they were going to welcome the third Taylor Lautner. And we don't know if that's what they're going to name their kid, Internet. But
it would be fantastic if they have a second child, it could also be Taylor Lautner. I mean, just the Taylor Lautner extended universe.
So now we've got the final films of a series.
Yes. Yeah, yes. Final films.
And then question 4, spoiler alert. John Boyega accidentally left a copy of a script in his hotel room during production. It ended up listed on eBay for £65 before a Disney employee spotted it, confirmed it was authentic, and quietly bought it back. What film was the script for?
Was this 9?
Yeah. Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker, yeah.
Rise of Skywalker, yeah.
65 pounds only?
I was surprised with how low the number was
That person was an idiot.
Yeah, that's.
Or that person really wanted 65 pounds and they knew they were going to get it.
I think it was the.
They did get
British.
It, so.
It was the British Rick from Pawn Stars, but his counterpart in Britain. Best I can do is 65 pounds.
40 quid.
65 quid.
65 pounds today is some crack today, but 1,000 pounds tomorrow is no crack today. So.
Gonna go with that?
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
Yes.
It is The Rise of Skywalker. So at this point, I'm sure you've identified your theme between these 4 films.
Yes. Yes.
Well, question 5 involves these 4 films. And I do this every Tuesday when I host trivia. The last one is a ranking question. So these 4 films are all the final installments of some of the biggest franchises in cinema history. Your job is simple. Rank them from highest to lowest worldwide box office gross.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Just a reminder.
I thought this question was going to go a different way.
Yeah, just a reminder. You have The Return of the King, or Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, The Dark Knight Rises, The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 2, and Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
That's tough. This is real tough.
While we're thinking about that, I wonder how many films have like climactic endings to like a trilogy or 4, 5-part series, where the final film was, if not the worst performing of them.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If it was not the highest performing.
I think Rise of Skywalker still has to be number 1.
That movie made a butt ton of money.
I think
money.
You think that made more than the first one? Than Force Awakens?
Not
not Force Awakens.
We're just ranking
definitely
these 4.
made more than Twilight.
Yeah, maybe
Twilight was big, but that made a lot of money.
I think Star Wars, Twilight, Lord of the Rings, Dark Knight.
Are these adjusted?
These are adjusted, yes.
Lord of the Rings was
Tyler, what do you think?
big.
I would almost flip-flop Lord of the Rings and Twilight. I would maybe go Lord of the Rings 2, then Twilight 3, and then I agree, Nolan Batman at the bottom.
Yeah, Skywalker made a butt ton of money, so I like that.
So we're going to say Skywalker, Lord of the Rings, Twilight, Dark Knight.
Ooh, yeah.
Unfortunately, you're a little far off. However, this is a hard question, as all of my finals are. So I will tell you, with 1.119 billion, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Wow.
Yeah. Made a lot. I mean, all of these made relatively a lot of money. The Dark Knight Rises, 1.081 billion. So the separation between second and third is extremely interesting here, considering it is just $7 million. At 1.074, The Rise of Skywalker. And then Breaking Dawn Part 2 with 829 million.
Didn't even get close.
Wow.
That wasn't even a contest.
yeah.
I'm surprised, but pleased by those.
Yeah, we often don't see. I mean, like when I look up lists, I often don't see inflation-adjusted numbers. You know what I mean? So,
I mean,
You're wrong.
I just literally can
170.
put these in like dollar converter or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I forget the name, but like they go down very precise, thankfully.
So helping Neal out with the score here, we got 170 out of 250, a very respectable score for our game here. And the winner of Who's Hotter today, and this is just today, is Joe Manganiello.
mistake.
With 5 points to Guy Fieri's 4. But that could all change
The
on the
official
next
Italian
episode.
citizen.
Could all change on the next episode of Who's Hotter, Joe Manganiello versus Guy Fieri.
You all
We need a
know
part 2.
that I love a long con.
Mhm.
Okay, love a good long con. And as funny as it would be to continue this game for multiple weeks on end,
We'll throw up a poll.
I will scream very loudly in your ears if I have to do this.
We'll throw up a poll. But the hottest today were our guests, Griff and Tyler. Griff, first of all, thank you for the game. Any final shout outs from you today?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say, of course, thank you to everyone who play tested today's game. You know who you are. I write questions. If you want to see some of my questions, you can go to @IslandLegendTrivia on Instagram.
All right, sounds good.
Nice. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us and for writing the game.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Tyler, any final shout outs from you? We really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, no, just big thanks to my wife and Golden Retriever Serenity in the other room who've been thankfully quiet. So I appreciate that.
Aptly named.
And yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. Yeah, she's a leaf on the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Watch her see shows.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, thank you so much, Tyler, for spending some time with us. We also appreciate it.
And that'll do it for today.
Yeah.
Again, thanks for our guests, and thank you to Airwave Media, our network. You can find them at airwavemedia.com. Check out other shows such as, Neal, your show.
Yeah, curated by Chance.
Our friends in Box of Oddities. And how about the Film Vault?
Yeah.
Check out that one.
Always a good one. Well, yeah, thank you so much to Tyler and Griff for being Patreon supporters, for just being on the show in the first place. But a big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters that make this possible. Thanks to Matt, who wasn't able to make it today. But for Jeff, Ken, and myself, my name is Neal, and we'll see you on another episode of Triviality.